So he's back, the absolute legend, the 100,000 view man, Geraint.
Hello.
Is that right?
Yeah, you got it right.
Perfect. Good to see you again, mate. Thank you for coming down.
My pleasure.
If you haven't seen the driver fitting that we did with Geraint, then I'll try and say that normally as we go through. If you haven't seen the driver fitting, I'll link it below. We did a full driver fitting with yourself, which is a great video, so link below, go and watch that. Today, we've got shaft flex test. So it's literally nothing to do with fitting whatsoever. You're just a great test subject, reasonably consistent, swing about 90 mile an hour with driver. Going to be keeping the head exactly the same, which is the head that we fit you for, TSR 3, 8 degrees. And I'm just going to be changing the shaft. They're all going to be changing.
No weight?
I'm going to be leaving the weight in the head the same.
Okay.
Only going to be the shaft. Yeah. They're all going to be the same length. I'm not going to be telling you what we're doing. Yeah. So don't look at the shaft at all. No. I'll try and leave the graphics down the back where I can.
That's it.
And yeah, I'm just going to be giving you different shafts, get your feedback. We'll look at the numbers and it'll just be a good, open, fun little test.
Okay then.
Looking forward to it.
Me too. Straight in.
Let's do it. Okay, so the first shaft up, Mitsubishi C6 Blue. Extra stiff, 60 grams, about 67 grams raw uncut weight, but designated as their 60X. Now, every shaft we're going to be popping on our frequency machine to give us a CPM, so cycles per minute. It gives kind of essentially an overall playing flex of the shaft that we can universally then use this and compare against the other shafts to see how soft or stiff they are playing relative to each other, regardless of it being a stiff or an extra stiff, right? So this, as an extra stiff shaft, is not an overly stout profile. It's not designed to be mega stiff. It's their mid-launch, mid-spin profile, medium in the handle section, medium plus in the butt, and then soft plus in the tip. So it's not a mega stiff shaft, 4.6 degrees of torque. Again, high torque for an X. Let's give it a little flick on here and see what we come up with. 262. 262, 262, so about 262 cycles per minute this is playing. Again, we've not got anything to reference that against yet, but as we go through and get the CPMs of each of the shafts, you will then be able to kind of compare them against each other. Just to give you a rough idea, most manufacturers say about 10 CPMs is about flex. So this at 262, if we had 272, it would be playing about a flex stiffer than this would be. Okay.
A little bit up to the right.
Yeah. It was always a little bit of your miss, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So it's
a little bit of that sort of overfade.
Bit toey. Oh no, I thought it was a bit toey, but
decent strike.
That's it, yeah.
Decent strike. Just that face.
Yeah.
That's a good swing.
Yeah, that's the one.
Really good. Take that drive every day of the week.
Change my shaft.
Get that shaft in there for you. Yeah, a little bit high on the heel, but good launch and spin.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, better delivery. Good. So, like, how does the weight feel in your hand straight away? Does it feel comfortable weight?
Feels comfortable, yeah. As I said, I couldn't say much difference from the other one at all. It looks longer, but I think that might be just the graphics and all the rest of it. As you said, they're all exactly the same length.
I think that's the profile of the shaft, and what I mean by that is the taper rate.
That's it, yeah.
So
it just looks longer, sort of thing. But
yeah. Okay.
But as you said, they're all the same length. So.
They will all be playing the same. Yeah.
That was a swing spin.
A little leaky, but not bad.
Yeah, that's still really going on the top of the club, aren't we?
Sneaking into the old bunker.
Yeah.
Again, that was always, you say that's only just high the equator. Strike was better, just late on the release.
Yeah, so that was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Same old thing, isn't it? Just the hands getting there a bit too quickly and just got to get that release going.
Yeah, and that's what the lesson's all about, trying to get there and then whip through, should we say?
Yes. Yeah, that's it. Close.
That's better.
A bit better, yeah. Yeah, better.
Where was that one? Apart from in the sand. I
Apart
don't mind
from
the
in the
sand. I don't mind the sand.
No, a little low in the head again, but better delivery.
So, yes, it's strange, isn't it? It's all started going back
into the slightly low part of the head. Yeah. Yeah, it's a better swing.
Yes. We'll take that one. It's on the line.
Really good swing, that, mate. Very nice.
As you said, it was the last one. I was getting ready. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a tiny bit low again, but So
Oh, was it really? Oh, okay.
yeah, smidge, but
That
still.
felt quite well. I suppose it felt for me normal because that's where I've been hitting them.
You hit it a bit low, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So if you had to give me a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort does that feel to swing to you?
Nice and easy. So it's same as that one, really. So I'd say 10 being very easy, 1 being easy.
There you go. 1 being very easy, 10 being really hard.
I said a 4.
A 4. Okay.
Yeah, that's it,
So, and for everyone watching, he's pointing at his own Tensei blue 55 regular, which is what we fitted him into in the original fitting. So feels the same to swing as that.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So quick rundown of that. We saw 3 great straight down the middle. Generally a little bit of a leaky right miss, which we'd expect with you. Little bit of a low average strike pattern as well, which again, we generally would expect with yourself.
Yeah.
15 launch, 2900 backspin, 200 average carry, really. But a lot of that spin's coming from the low strike, as we know, because the one we hit slightly high on the face, actually 16 launch, 2000 backspin. So out the middle, it probably realistically would have been 23, 24, which is actually quite good. But yeah, that's the average with that one. So flicking into shaft number 2, again, apart from the fact that it's a completely different color, I'm not going to tell you anything about what it is. Does it feel any different sort of straight away when you pick it up, when you give it a waggle, when you give it a feel?
Probably
Anything
maybe
different?
a little bit stiff, if anything, but
A little bit stiffer.
yeah, maybe on the waggle test, but
Okay, interesting. All right, sweet. Sit for you and see what we see.
yeah.
Next shaft, we have got the Project X VRTX Red. Now this is a 50 gram 5.0, so essentially senior flex, 50 gram designated. I think it's about 58 gram raw uncut. But again, the color kind of giving it away. This is their designated high launch, high spin shaft, really kind of soft profile throughout, very high torque, 5.8 degrees. So really designed to kick and try and get that ball launching up in the air. And again, senior flex compared to the previous X Flex. So let's see what this one is registered. Yeah, that's soft. I can feel that soft straight away. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So the last one being 2, 6, 2. So that's almost playing about 3 flexes softer than the C6 Blue was. I mean, it's not a bad drive, is it?
Yeah. Again, quite high, I think that one, wasn't it? High
Sounded a smidge, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, wouldn't be upset with that though. Yeah,
Yeah.
I tell you.
That's it, yeah.
Again, it's a good place for you to miss it though, really. I mean,
That's it, yeah.
we'll take it. 210 down the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, strike sounded okay.
Yeah. It's a similar sort of pattern. So
Yeah, yeah.
felt a little low, but it was all ending in my favourite spot.
Yeah,
a
there you
little
go.
low, yeah, but
That's your favourite spot, yeah, we know that. It sounded all right.
yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's good, that one.
Yeah, a bit toey, or was it?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Not bad.
nothing, again, it's nothing major there, is it? If you draw
Yeah.
the target sort of thing, you know, so.
No, it's okay. Again, similar pattern that we're seeing, which,
Mm.
yeah. Again, any more or less effort to swing, would you say?
This feels more effort.
There's more effort.
Feels like more effort.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Does feel like I have to do more effort to get this moving, should we say? So
Is it?
yeah,
That is interesting.
yeah,
The strike pattern's decent.
that's it. Yeah. So,
Just a similar pattern of just struggling to
Yeah.
get the face a little bit closed, but okay.
and again, grouping wise, yeah, they're all
Grouping was pretty similar, isn't it?
a
Very similar.
bit like the face, isn't it? You know, they're all you're hitting on the face the same place and they're going the same place. So. Oh,
Better release, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, good that one.
That's it. Another few months in the range, I'll get the hands right.
Get there, yeah,
Yeah.
That's good.
I'll get more like that one.
Yeah, again, good. So a little bit low. It's very, very similar strike
that's
pattern
it.
to the last one. Like,
Yeah.
almost identical. You're very consistent in that regard,
Yeah.
you know. But pretty much the same
Yeah, that's
pattern,
it, yeah.
if not more right, really.
Yes.
That one there,
Yeah,
we
that's-
actively told you to try and get a release in a bit earlier. So we held that down the left side better. And that was very comparable to the last one we hit with the last shaft.
That's it, yeah.
So that one there, 14 launch, 25 or 2600 backspin. The last one, with the previous shaft, 14 launch, 2800 backspin, 209 carry, 210 carry. So yardage pretty much the same, numbers pretty much the same. If anything, that one was a little bit lower spin.
Yeah.
So if anything, like we were just leaking that one a little bit more right, to be fair, which
felt like I had more effort to get it there, should we say.
more effort to square it up, yeah. But apart from that, realistically, we're not seeing any difference.
Yep.
Not loads in launch and spin, a little bit more launch, a little bit more spin, which you'd expect from leaving the face open. Nothing really to do with the shaft, but if it's harder to square the face, that's going to add launch and spin. So a little bit more right dispersion, and carry-wise, pretty much the same.
Exactly, yeah.
So the last one you said is a 4 on the effort scale. Where would you put that one?
8.
8.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it definitely feels like more effort to get it in there. Yeah, I'm thinking 5 is being normal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels like I have to do a lot more to get it down there, should we say? So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're jumping right up to the other end of the spectrum. We've got the Accra Tour Z RPG Gold, the gold standard of shaft, as Accra would call it. And this is the 462 M5 Plus. So the M5 in Accra terms is basically extra stiff. So this is M5 Plus, so basically extra stiff and then some. And this is, according to Accra, the lowest launching, lowest spinning shaft they've ever created. Super, super stiff tip, basically just super stout throughout, the stiffest shaft on that wall. So let's see what it comes out at. So the 293. So remember the C6 Blue was 262. Now that was a 60 gram extra stiff at 262. Again, 293. 293. So this is basically coming out 3 flexes stiffer than the C6 Blue 60X. Just, a very, very stout, very stable shaft. So you said feels the same as a waggle perspective as the last one.
Waggle perspective, yeah, it feels
similar.
Difficult to get the club face.
But similar to the last one.
Similar to the last one, yeah. So shaft 2, yeah.
I mean, it's not a terrible drive, to be fair. I mean, it's...
But again, from a flight perspective, that one, it did feel not as difficult to get the face closed as the last one.
Not as difficult?
Yeah, it felt it was easier to get the face back, but...
Interesting.
Yeah. Going back to me low hits again.
Yeah.
Then that's why I wasn't fitted this shaft.
Slightly better.
Yeah.
Flight looks nice.
It's quite a high flight, isn't it? For somebody who doesn't normally drive the ball high. Yeah.
It looks similar to the rest. I think that strike was maybe, low. pretty normal.
Yeah, traditional.
Pretty standard, yeah. 70,000 spin. A lot of that coming from the low strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the hands through? No.
Close. Again, flight's okay.
Yeah.
Flight's good, actually. I think the strike on that one was better.
Yeah. Felt a bit high toe-y, but...
So anytime...
It feels high toe to me.
anytime you say high, it's equator. So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Can't get the face closed.
I mean, that's not bad, to be fair, that one. But it was...
Yeah.
It's quite interesting, isn't it? So you say that felt less effort than the last one to get the face square.
Yeah.
But it was like watching you.
Yes.
It was a bit harder.
Yeah.
It was harder.
It looks harder to do it, but feeling wise,
it wasn't.
It doesn't.
So like again, from an effort perspective, the last shaft you said 8. So it's quite a lot of effort. What would you say that one?
6. Yeah.
6 in between.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, if we were now to add in shaft 3. Almost.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting more right, essentially, as we go down.
Yeah.
Launch and spin, again, almost exactly the same as the as shaft 2.
Yeah.
Ball speed's not that much between them, to be honest. You'd expect to see that pattern. The more right, the less ball speed, because the face is more open.
Oh, okay.
So more right, more launch, more spin. I'd expect to see that. But launch and spin almost identical to shaft 2, carry down a little bit, because again, we're going slightly more right as we go through these shafts.
And then that's also why the launch angle is slightly higher.
Yes.
Because the face is so open. Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So we're doing it again. We're jumping all the way back down to the other end of the wall to one of the, basically the softest shaft I've got out there. Another Mitsubishi C6. This time it's the red profile, so the higher launching counterpart to the blue that we were hitting earlier. Again, from a profile perspective, high launch, high spin, super high torque, pretty much very soft throughout. Weirdly, it does have a little bit of a stiffer tip section than the blue, which you wouldn't imagine for a higher launching shaft, but it is definitely a lot softer in the midsection. So yeah, 40 gram senior flex, overall very soft, designed to get that ball launching high in the air. And oh my God, that is so soft. 220. I mean, you can just feel it when you when you give it a twang. It's just nothing to it. It's like 219. I mean, this is so soft. 290, yes, around 219, 220, which against the Accra that we just hit, it was at 293. You're going down about 7 flexes. I mean, this could be interesting.
Waggling that one, swinging that one straight away.
Yeah. More of a waggle on this one. So
More of a waggle.
Yeah, definitely more of a waggle. Yeah.
Okay. Similar pattern resumes. The strike sounded all right.
Felt a little bit high, but yeah, exactly.
High is good for you.
Yeah, a high feel is good.
High feel is exactly what you want.
Yeah,
I said
good.
high on the face,
Yeah.
closed face. Those are your two.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yes, it definitely feels easier to swing.
That one feels easier
Yeah,
to swing.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, again, similar pattern though, isn't it? Just
Yes, exactly. It's all.
open face.
Yeah. Trying to get those hands through.
I mean, again, it's very consistent.
Yeah, a bit toey.
Yeah, it's good though. Good.
Oh,
Like,
was it?
decent-
Yeah, that's a big bunker, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, better higher up the face.
Was
Which is
it?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's what I thought was high. Yeah.
So you said instantly like that one feels less effort to
Yeah.
swing. Would you say it feels like that? What about the flex, the stiffness, softness?
I'd say it's a softer flex, I'd say, but
Like a lot softer or
one down. So if that was
like one flex down?
one flex down, yeah.
Okay.
That's it, yeah. It's not completely wobbly,
Completely.
should we say? Yeah, so. I'll stay behind it.
That was good. That was massive. Woo!
What happened there?
Big dog. Do you know what? I think that was like, yeah, really good. There you go. Really good, that one. Boom. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Good delivery.
7 degrees.
Nice high launch, low spin, 214 carry.
Nearly 8 degrees hitting up. Is that a bit too much?
Maybe a fraction, but I don't mind that.
Yeah, no. From where I am, yeah.
Yeah, I think that the more that you kind of push into that left side and you kind of the
That's
angle of
it,
attack
yeah.
goes down, it gives you less time to get the face square.
Yeah.
So actually, the more back you are releasing the club, actually, from a swing perspective, that's a bit better, I think.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And a strike-wise, yeah.
I mean, that's the best shot you've hit today, to be fair.
Happy with that one.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, that was really good, that one.
Yeah.
A little bit low still, but yeah.
Slightly low, was it?
Yep. I think it must have been looking at the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. A better release, but
That's it, yeah.
again, not quite getting the
Hands through. Yeah.
hands were okay on that one.
Yeah. Like that one.
That was really good. That was nice. That good swing. Really good.
Still not as good as the other one we had.
No, not as good as the last one.
Yeah, the other one
But
was
good. Slightly lower in the face, but not bad. Not bad at all.
No. But as you said, this definitely feels easier to swing, should we say? You know,
So you said you think it feels about a flex down from the last one.
yeah, so
It feels a bit easier to swing.
yeah.
So the last one you gave a 6 on an effort scale.
So this is probably a 3. I'd say.
3.
Yeah,
Okay. So easier so far.
definitely easier so far. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. If we then add, if we then add that into a compare page to the rest, again, really not too dissimilar.
Yeah.
If anything, it's slightly better. This one, I'd say, in
Yeah,
terms
I'd
of
say,
the
yeah.
direction, it's budging back closer to shaft 1.
Yeah.
In terms of it was a little bit easier to square up, which is good. But again, launch and spin and ball speed, I mean, they're almost identical, aren't they?
Okay, so jumping into arguably what should be one of the better shafts for Geraint in this test, and that is the Tensei AV Raw Orange 55 regular. So we all know when we see that orange band, that means it's a little bit counterbalanced, a little bit more weight up towards that butt section, which for Geraint, we're trying to get him to release it a bit more to square that face. So theoretically, should be pretty good. 55 regular flex, again for Geraint swing speed, theoretically right in his ballpark, designated as kind of their mid-launch low spin shaft, so reasonably firm in the tip section, but it's not a mega stiff shaft throughout, to be honest. So let's give this a little twang, see what we get. 240, 240, 240. So it's kind of in line with the C6 Blue, really, with that the extra stiff C6 Blue being about 262 first of all, and this being about 240, so playing about 2 flexes less than that. Again, it's going to be interesting to see how Geraint gets on with this, theoretically being one of the better shafts for him in this test.
Initial feel on that one?
Slightly, I'd say like a half a flex more than the last one, should we say? You know, it's
it's
not as stiff as the 2 and 3, but not as flexy as the
last one.
4. Yeah.
Okay.
Consistent.
Yeah, very consistent miss, mate. Absolutely consistent.
The height?
No, it was pretty good. Strike was good. Just face open.
High.
High for you, yeah. Well, oh, what's that? 7 mil high. Yeah, so that would have felt really high for you. Really high. But it's good though. Yeah. Getting good.
Yeah. Oh, did not put the ball in the right place.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Good strike sounded fairly decent. Yeah, tiny bit low toe, but
yeah, okay, yeah. Come to conclusion, all these shafts are the same. They're all going the same place. Yeah. Back to you. So that felt right out the middle, so it's probably
low. Definitely will be low. Yep. Low. So again, this is the thing about and people obviously have said about tee height and whatnot, but people like you say, you initially just went that far out the middle.
That's it, yeah.
That's where you're trying to hit it.
Yeah.
You've trained yourself to hit it there.
That's it, yes.
So you've got to retrain your brain.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not good. Yeah.
Not as simple as just changing tee height.
Right, no.
Because you will still. I could put any tee height down there, you still hit it low.
That's it. Yeah.
That's where you're trying to hit it.
Hit it. Yeah, that feels like out the middle. That one, you know.
So
but we know what that means now. So
yeah, we know that's low.
That'll be low send. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, with a slightly open face. And again, straight away you hit that shot. It doesn't matter what shaft or what club head you've got. Face open, low strike. That's 3,900 backspin. That.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that.
40 yards right. It's just bad swing.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, it's better.
What happened there?
There you go. I'll quickly change launch and spin.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. 15 launch, 1870 backspin.
Yeah.
Because we've got it turning over. Good. And higher up the face.
Yes.
Nice. Really good. First one we've seen like that today.
Exactly.
Again, pretty much everything else is over there.
Yes.
Spin.
And then you get
everything else.
Yeah. But as you said, that was one where it definitely was a conscious effort of letting the hands come through and then pull the rest of me round, we said, you know.
So it was far more you than it was the club and the shaft.
That's it, yeah. That's it, yeah. That's it, yeah.
But even then, it's really interesting if we now add this one in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we add that one in, I mean, again, the pattern is almost identical.
Yeah.
Only the standard deviation a bit higher because we started off hitting it a bit higher on the face of that one, so we went back to your normal low strike pattern. Yeah. But 17.5 launch, 3,000 spins. We're like 17.5 launch, 17 launch, 17.8, 17.5, and the first one's still a little bit lower at 15.2. But all the rest, 17-ish launch, 3,000 backspin, pretty much all.
Yeah.
You know.
And like I said, the standard deviation on that one being 3, would that brings that one up anyway, should we said?
It's further away.
So exactly, they're all in the same ballpark, should we put them, you know? So.
Yeah, 100% they are. Yeah, absolutely. So the last one, you obviously said was the least effort, gave it a 3. That one.
This is 4. I'll go 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the same as the first one.
That's it. Yeah. It's and I'd say quite happy to play this one because it feels
Not too bad.
not too bad, should we say?
Okay,
You know.
cool.
So.
So jumping into the final shaft, and weirdly the only stiff in this entire test. Not too sure why I did that, to be fair. But it is the Ventus TR Blue 6S. Now we all know about Ventus, probably one of the most famous shafts out there at the minute, played by so many tour players. The blue, I mean, this is the TR, so a little bit firmer than the original Ventus blue, but still designated as their mid-launch low-spin shaft of the range. Stiff in the handle, stiff in the midsection, ultra stiff in the tip section. Versus the other Ventuses, it's basically just a little bit softer in the handle section. 3 degrees of torque, which is reasonably low torque considering this is designated like a 60 stiff mid-launch shaft. 3 degrees in torque, pretty low. Again, trying to increase that torsional stability of the Ventus, make it a pretty stable shaft. Right, let's see what we got with this one. 260, interesting. 260, 259. So it's around 260, 259, yeah, 259, 260, which again, weirdly is pretty comparable to the C6 Blue, which we had first of all, which was a 60X. This is a 60 stiff. Again, much lower in torque, a stiffer profile throughout. So this stiff is playing the same as that X. So let's see how we get on.
Shaft number 6.
Shaft 6, last one. Won't make you hit too many. That's nice.
Yeah.
Down the middle anyway.
Yeah.
Right down the middle.
Probably low.
Yep, definitely low, I'd say, by the distance.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad though.
What did I do?
It wasn't bad, slightly, but pretty good.
That should have been high.
Well, if you're saying it's high, it's probably middle.
And that's the feeling I need then, rather than the other feeling.
100%, yeah, exactly. I said to you, for you feeling hard on the face, snap hook, and you'd be golden.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it was good strike,
Yeah.
Similar pattern to the rest, just leaving their face open, and you just get that little bit of it drifting off and landing over near the bunker.
Yeah.
Pretty much what we've seen all day, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. We're going to have a hard afternoon raking that bunker, aren't we, Sam?
Yeah, been a lot of raking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
really
that
good.
Yeah.
That's just what you got to do. It's just
Yeah,
you've got to really feel like you're squaring it up.
Squaring up.
And again, it's a great drive. Really good.
Was that? Because I felt the new feeling, that was probably in the centre. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
couple of mil low.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
better. Strikes better.
Definitely
with this
felt
one,
better,
decent
yeah,
launch and spin. So much of that. I mean, we're getting loads of spin on every single one of these shafts.
Yes.
Even though it's, an 8-degree TSM
that's it,
head, which some people say low spin, but it's all to do with the fact that you're leaving the face open.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be
Yeah.
all of this. If you legitimately come from for a shaft fitting and you had something that was okay for you,
Yeah.
I would be sending you away with what you
That's
came
it,
in
yeah.
with.
That's
I wouldn't
it,
be
yeah.
selling you a new shaft.
That's it,
I'm
yeah.
saying it's all in the swing.
Yeah.
If you had something that was, like horrible for you,
Yeah.
didn't feel comfortable, or you weren't confident with the way it felt, maybe I would then suggest something. Anything that felt easier to do that with.
That's
Just
it,
get
yes,
something in your
yes,
hands that you feel like you can release to get that face square.
Okay.
Like, yeah, good, really nice.
Should have started with this one.
Well, yeah,
Oh, it's not fitting though, is it? Sorry.
it's not fitting. No. Also, it's interesting though. I mean, we have just been talking about that release. So
yeah.
in all fairness,
Yeah.
that's probably going to be a little bit of part of it.
Yes.
But-
I'm now getting that.
Also, in all honesty,
Yeah.
like I've been saying that to you
Yeah.
throughout this entire
That's
session.
it, yes.
It's not like I've just started telling you now to turn it over.
yeah, that's
I've
it,
been
yeah.
telling you that since the start.
Yeah,
But
but
you actually haven't been able to do it.
But this one's an easier club to turn that head, should we say?
It does seem easier, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Really nice. Actually, it looks quite comfortable for you to swing as well.
That's it. No, as I say, I think a lot of it is, isn't it? If you feel, oh, this feels good, then off you go, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now I've stopped thinking about, turn the hands and all the rest of it. Just let the club.
And the strike pattern as well. Okay, it's still a little bit low, but
Yeah.
it's certainly
Grouping
better.
wise, yeah.
Certainly better.
That's it.
And, it seems easier. Is 1,
That's
2,
it, yeah.
3, 4. Still 3 leaked out to the right, same as
That's
we
it,
did with every other shaft
That's it,
today.
that's it, yeah.
4 straight down the middle.
Yeah. See, this feels easy to swing.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a great shot, that.
Yeah.
It's a really nice drive, that. Yeah, really good. And again, look at the strike pattern, like much better.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so
Much better.
apart from that one that was the roguey one.
Up here, yeah, the strike pattern's been really good.
That's it, yeah.
If this were to be a shaft fitting, I would absolutely be saying that was the best.
Let's try with this and then try different heads or whatever with this one, should we say? Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, your feedback's been, it feels nice. The strike pattern's been nice. It's been easy to get the face squares. It's ticking all the boxes of stuff that we would want to see.
That's it, yeah.
So it's good.
Ball speed.
Took a couple of outliers out, some really bad swings, but we've done that with everyone, to be fair, and left in a good average. But it's not a million miles away. It's still, again, numbers-wise, we would say it's the best.
That's it, yeah.
You know, launch nice and high, still 17. We're always going to launch it high. We know that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. We just want the spin in a better window, which actually the spin with that was better. Average carry is up very slightly. You might argue standard deviation on carry is the worst, but the standard deviation on spin's good, ball speed's good. So yeah, I mean, just even ignoring the numbers, the fact that you're able to strike it more consistently, it was easier to get it square. That would technically, in a shaft in, be the best recommendation for you.
Yeah, take this one. Yeah.
But you can actually see there how similar, even though all those shafts were like a million miles apart, really, a lot of them were a million miles apart. The launch and spin we're seeing not far off. 16, 17 launch with most of them, it's around high 2,000, 3,000 spin. It's not like the difference that people would expect to be watching this video. It's not. It's not at all. And this is what I and every other golf sort of professional in this industry knows it to be. Shafts don't
so if you had a
different.
faster swing speed, would you see more of a difference? Do you think it's because my
No.
More relaxed swing, should we call it? You know. So.
No, I don't think so. Not at all. No. It would obviously depend on how consistent you were.
Yeah, so,
I've done this on some other, going to have some of my old videos. I've done this with shafts at my sort of speed, swinging 115.
That's it, yeah.
And hitting extra stiffs and hitting seniors.
That's it. Nothing. Yeah.
No real difference.
And they're all the same weight, or is there variance in weight and?
What, in terms of the ones that I tested, or?
Yeah,
it's a variance in weight.
That's it, yeah. So.
I'll go through.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'll go through with you at the end.
Conclusion. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. We are 71 shots in. This will be interesting to see back to your setup that I fitted you for a few weeks back.
High fade.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad day.
Yeah. High on the face though.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's good. It's what we want.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you get with this one. Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's really good.
That's it. Yeah. So this one, that's it.
Good launch and spin. We like that. A little bit of a fade, but I don't mind that at all.
That's it. Yeah. So again, you know, I feel like for the other one, feels easy to hit, should we said, you know, so.
Yeah, really good that, mate.
Yeah, and
really good.
Definitely feels hitting it. Well, more in the middle, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I was about to say on the top.
Fitting.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say on the top. I went, no, it's like you're right in the centre. Yeah. It just feels in the top, but yeah. But as you said,
really good. Like then spin 2200. Yeah. Really good.
So we'll get this one instead, shall we?
That's why I fitted you for that one. Yeah, really nice.
Yeah. And again, I you know, that feeling behind of trying to get the hands and then let the shoulders fall around rather than the shoulders leading first, and then the hands, should we say, you know. So.
Yes, exactly that.
Oh, definitely having that one.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little bit high-toed. Got the face square, spin dropped, probably a little bit more than I'd be comfortable with, but, you know, again, 223, 4 yards offline, rolling out to 250, I mean, madness, really good. I mean, instantly the best results, again, come from your own driver.
That's it.
Straight away.
That's it. I wonder where this got fitted. Yeah. Go and check this. Go and check the video. Yeah.
Yes. Go and watch the driver fit.
Yeah.
So there you go. Super interesting test. Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Is that actually what you thought would happen? I mean, the big takeaways really for your sort of mid-handicap golfers, your normal club level golfers, is flex as important as most of you think it is? No. Is that profile really as important as you think it is? Probably not. Are shafts in general as important as you think that they are? Depends on the player, but probably not. Probably shouldn't be saying this as I'm a fitter, but that is the reality for a lot of people. As I said in the video, for Geraint, if he'd have come in with something that was semi-decent for him, I'd probably just be saying, look, stick with the shaft you've got. Maybe we could look at a full driver fitting, because overall the whole scope of the driver matters more. Making sure you've got the right head and the right weight and the right swing weight and the right length. That's the most important thing, the overall setup. But just shaft alone, that was more of a swing issue than it was a shaft issue for sure. So very, very interesting. Again, would love to hear your thoughts below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.